Hi, this is Lydia Coster, and I am getting ready to talk about investing. I don't have a lot of money. I never did, but I did get some life insurance that it put us in an investments, and then we're trying to move it around. So, our investments. So, our first thing was my husband died in 2016. We used his life insurance that we got. His mom had life insurance. His job had life insurance. The one we had on him, we ended up closing because we owed too much on loans and stuff that it was not going to be worth keeping it. So we closed that out. So when he died about a year later, his mom had a life insurance and the job did. I used that money to fix the garage door, the fence in the backyard, which definitely had to be fixed because it was falling apart all over the place, and my husband would work on it up to maybe 5 years before he died. Then he kind of got where he just didn't feel up to doing any of that stuff. Then a couple years later, his mom had passed, and when she passed, she left money to us, and they wanted us to use it long term. So we put it in to, the first one I put in was to the investors at my bank. And that bank I had was First Merchants. So I talked to the guy. He told me what I can do, so I did that. Then I talked to the people that were doing my insurance for the house and my car at the time, Country Financial. And I talked to him, and he was telling me a different place. So I went to there, and that was American Funds. So I had money put there. Then I eventually merged them, and they had one account, one place for it versus the other. So we were doing mutual funds. Well, the mutual funds are great because they kind of have a vast array of different areas and things like that. Problem is, I've had to take money out of it, and we stopped getting any type of returns on there that was worth anything. So what I decided was I kept looking on TV and looking on TV. And when I say TV, I mean streaming. There was this Robinhood, and I had tried a couple of years ago to do Robinhood, but it wouldn't work. It wouldn't merge with my account at my bank. Turned out you had to type in your bank name. I was looking at the banks they had on the list, and none of them were my banks. I was like, what am I going to do? So anyway, I tried it again, and this time I typed in my bank name, and I was able to do it. So I can merge them together. So if you look on your account, you have the money you have into your individual, when you do Robinhood, right? So you could put money in there. You could transfer it from your bank over to Robinhood. And then while you're doing that, you could put in $2 a day, $1 a day, different things. I mean, I'm like, what? So when I first started out with this investing, I was trying to make, wise investments so I could have this long term. And I've had it about 2 years without a problem. I've had to take money out and all that stuff. But when I went to Robinhood, when I was told originally at my bank is you can't do stocks unless you get like $25,000 to invest. You got to do the mutual funds. So in Robinhood, though, you could invest in stocks. So what I did was I took $50, put it in, and then I did what I was doing. Then I started thinking about it, and I was like, I should just take my money out of American Funds, and I took so much out, and then I took it out again. So now I'm down to nothing but my IRA over there. So what I did was I had $100, and I had $13. These are the deposits. So I started with these here. So I've been writing it down. So I've got BND, VEA, VWO, and VTI. This is stuff that they kind of got you to do without realizing what you're doing. Then I had VTI, HD for Home Depot, Google, Amazon, and I put those in. Then I said, no, wait a minute. And I stopped and I went back in and I changed it again. I also got bonus stock of $5.47. So then on the 8th, I did another $50 deposit. And in there, I started thinking a little more. So I got VOO is where I finally decided to put my stuff in. And then my weekly will be Home Depot. Daily is Disney, Amazon. Monthly is Dollar Tree. Weekly's Google. And every 2 weeks is, I think it's Microsoft or something like that. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been writing down what I do from day to day. Then I decided to write down how much the prices were when I bought them. I was like, I should know this. So in my Amazon, I did $10 for my first investment. That gave me 0.068704 for 100, and it's 145.55 a stock. Then on the 8th, which was the next Monday, the stock was worth 147.82. So if you look at my stocks from where I started, that first $10, the rest of them have been $1, and they've been doing a day. So the first $10 for 0.068704 went from 145.55. Now we're at we were up to 155.06, and now we're down to 150.58. I didn't do the 18th and 19th, but I will. So yeah, Disney started with 91.36. We're making less now. So Dollar Tree, I only put it in on the 8th. Is that weekly? No, that's monthly. So I won't put another investment till the 8th of February. And then I got Google. See, I put different sheets for each one. The 5th, and then I did the 8th, and then the 16th. So as you can see, the prices have went from 136.09. Now it's 143.66 a stock. Now I don't have a stock, but still. Here is Home Depot. On the 5th, it was 342.39. On the 16th, it's 358.94. And we still got the rest of this week here. Microsoft, that's MSFT. Microsoft is 371.68 on the 8th. Now this one I think it's every 2 weeks. Now VWE was not something I particularly wanted to do, but on the 4th, it was one of those out of that 20 that they kind of put you in a bunch of different ones. I have that, and here's my ETFs. So my ETFs are similar to mutual funds, but not exactly. They go into the Fortune 500s, and they pick certain stocks out of there, and you get a little bit of each. So on here, I have Vanguard Total Bond Market. That's BND. I have $14.44 that we put in for 0.197903. It's $72.96 a stock. Next one, VOO. This is where I ended up staying. I thought it was VTI, but it seemed like VOO gives you a little better. They're both under the Vanguard things. VTI was Vanguard Total Stock Market. I bought a few dollars, and then VOO is Vanguard S&P 500. That's where that's at. So I kind of started and ended within $1. It's not a big jump or drop, but it's still. Then we have VWO. It's another one I did not really choose. It was one of the $20. And then I decided I'm going to go into crypto. So in crypto, I did a quick, let's see. Yeah, I did like a questionnaire, and by learning stuff, they give you a dollar stock, So I got that one. I chose Ethereum. That one I'm putting $3 in. It's not every day. I got it on the 9th, the 10th. I'm not sure when the next one was, but I couldn't get the pricing, so I didn't want to write it down yet. So I got two of these, $3 each, and it's 0.001326. They went from 2261.29 on the 9th. On the 10th, it was 2,561. That was $300 extra. And now I'll look at that when I'm done. USDC, another one you filled out questions, answered. You answered. They showed you some information, and then you answered the questions, and then you got $1 here. This is basically putting money into $1. You put your dollar's worth $1. That's pretty much all it does. So then I got Webull. Now Webull's another investment site, which I think I'm not going to stick with because that one is a lot more confusing than Robinhood. Now, here is my Wealthfront. Now, my Wealthfront is, first let's finish off with Robinhood. So, in Robinhood, I have history. Okay. So, I have VOO under recurring buy. So, that's on there. Amazon, Disney, those are all for the 19th. The 18th has VOO, Amazon, Disney. Now on the 17th, we have the Disney, Amazon, VOO, and Ethereum. And so I'll go through that and update my papers and stuff. But the other one, here's the little tab, Wealthfront. Okay. Fingerprint. Now, in here, what you have is a way to put your money away without you being able to access it super fast. So, in my history, I want to see if I can find my history. Because I couldn't figure out some of this stuff originally. So in here, you start out with an individual cash account right there. Right now, mine says 0, but it's not 0. What it is, this is so bright. I'm having a hard time showing you. My individual cash account, then I added it to different subsections, see? So I have a deposit coming in for this right now for $200. And when that comes in, $100 is going to go to my taxes, and $100 is going to go to my water bill right here. So right now it says 0, but it'll say 100 when I put that in. It also merged with my checking account, so it tells me what my checking accounts had 23 hours ago. And then I added my BMO, so I could do that one too. I could go between the two. Activity. Deposits. Okay, so we got the 30 and the 50. That's here. And then the 200. So that's all I have so far. So when you transfer, this is how easy it is. I'm trying to get you. Okay. You could deposit or withdraw from the Wealthfront. And at first it wouldn't do it because it had to wait for that money to show up from my bank originally. Then I could do things like deposit, withdraw. I could transfer between two different accounts here, or I could transfer between taking it from my checking account and bringing it over here, or bringing my checking account over from here to the checking account. So when I go to pay my water bill, I'll take $300 out of here, put it over there to make my payment. But until that happens, I'm making 5% interest here. My taxes. That was another thing. I couldn't do any of that until the money was there. Then the button showed up to add what is it? Add, trying to, goals or, goals, mate. No. What was it called? So right here I added 500 first for my individual cash account to my taxes. Then I did 200 and it went to the taxes. But these are called, what are they called? Because I'm not seeing the button to start a new one. Individual cash account. Categories. So they're called categories. So you view that. And in there, I wrote down all the stuff that I wanted. My emergency fund, I want 5,000. My vehicle maintenance, I want 1,000. My house insurance, I want to save up to 1,200 by November. My taxes are twice a year. Month ahead, I want to save up to 5,000. Vacation, student loan, my daughter's student loan, we added in here. You know, before we had different things that we set. Where license plate sticker, it's going to cost $151. That's due December and January. Our Deep River season passes, I put the amounts there. Disney Plus, I put that there. Our sticker and dog tag, you know, I've kind of put in different sections. And here is my life insurance. And here's the interest on the loan. And there's the total we pay every October. And then there's my loan. So I want to pay that down. So, and here's for the computer. I want to get that started. So I put them all in here, creating a category. There it is. So to create a category, you could put anything down. And they take your money from the individual cash account, and you could put it everywhere. I put pet care, $155 monthly. I put $10 in there so far. Now the $155 covers the food, medicine, also spas, which is really good for these dogs. I have a Australian cattle dog and mixed with Australian Shepherd. Longer hair, so that dog sheds. But when you take them to the groomers or the spa, they bathe them, blow her out, and when she comes out, she's missing probably 15, 20 pounds of hair, it looks like. And then they cut the nails, and they, you know, all this stuff they do. And then they put bows in their hair. The first time we did it, we didn't want the bow because we're like, they're not going to stay in there. Second time we put the bow, and it was so cute. And that thing stayed for a while. Now, we have a different dog. So we had a stray we did, and that one kept the bandana on, but really, yeah. But that dog ran away, so we got a new dog. So we got two dogs. They're both about 2 years and so many months old. They were summer babies in 2021. And the new dog won't have the hair. They're both girls, so I don't know how they're going to put the bows in the short-haired dog ones. But like I said, they need to get bath and all that stuff. And trying to give them a bath in our bathtub doesn't always work. Anyway, so that's what the $155 a month is. It's not that we need $155 every month. We need to have every so many weeks we have to buy dog food. Every so many weeks every month we have to buy Credelio to have the flea and tick treatment. Every couple months, the one dog with the longer hair, she has hip dysplasia, so she needs a certain Glycoflex, and that costs money. And then she also was told to take fish oil, so we got her the dog chews. And when we did the dog chews, man, why is it so blurry? When we did the dog chews, that's like 30 something a month, but we're going to have both of the dogs on a different one because they both have a lot of allergies. So we're going to take that fish oil and take the human fish oil and pour it on their food. So then that'll be one less cost. It's like $9, $10, something like that for so many pills in the human versus 30 something every month for the one dog to have to choose. So we're going to change that, but $155 a month. So anyway, like I said, some of this stuff we have no choice. License plate sticker, you have no choice. License plate sticker has to be paid every year. No way around it. Your Dalton, which is the town I live in, you have to pay for stickers for your vehicle. You have to pay for The dog tags for your dogs if you live in the town. They want to know there's a dog that has the rabies shots. So anyway, but yeah, this is a great bank to me, because like I said, you get to put it in, and then it's not easily accessible. It's easy enough, but it takes 1 to 3 days to come from the checking account over to here. That's why I still don't have the 200, because I just put it in like on Friday, I think it was. So today's Sunday. They don't count the weekend, so it doesn't have a regular bank to go to get your money out. You have to do it this way. You could get a debit card, an ATM card, and then go to the ATM to take the money out, but I think that was just trouble waiting to happen, in my opinion. So I'm not gonna. At first I was gonna do it, and then I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. None of the money that's in there is earmarked for anything that I have to get within a day. So I'll just plan ahead, and the week before I'll transfer the money to my checking or my savings, because I can put it in the savings account, which is awesome. That's not lined up with any debit cards or any of that stuff. So, and I can put it in both banks. I can do it for the BMO or for the First Merchants. A lot of stuff I didn't realize. So, anyway, when I started out, I was doing First Merchants. Then I went to the other. So I got the 30. I got the 500. Then I'll have 200 that I'm depositing, and I'll write that down. But I'm not going to write it down until it gets to the bank. So that is the Wealthfront, which is awesome. Not a lot for my paperwork yet, but I'm working on it. It's more visual on here than it is in the binder. But I've got a few things happening here. I want to update this stuff. I was like, I'm not going to do crypto. I'm not going to do crypto. Then I was like, crypto's making good money. Like, what is crypto making right now? Watch, I'm going to get it, and we're not going to get good reviews. What is crypto getting? Crypto. Okay. Let's find Ethereum. Okay, so we started with 2261. On the 10th, it was 2561. Right now, 2,000. I'm trying to make it. I can't really read it. Oh, that sucks. It's $2,471.96. So it went down a little from here, but it's still up from the first one. It looks like my next order is going to be on the 24th. So, yeah, I think they're about a week apart. So I do $3 every week. Not a lot, but it does give you so much of the stock. So, like, the first one gave me 0.001326. The second one gave me 0.001159. The 17th, I got to see what I paid for that, because I'm not finding what I'm looking at. Oh, here it is. 0.00131173. Yeah, I can't seem to focus on this. Why? Look, I got to go with an angle. 1173. And at that point, I bought it for $25.31.25 cents. And they did $2.97. See, the last two have not did it. For some reason, they did the $3, but they did not do that. They did $2.97. And then $2.97. 0.001173. $2,531.25 on the 17th. And that way I can see. Now, when I get so far, I'll put, this is how much I actually own in stock. But for now, I'm writing down what I'm buying every time. So, kind of cool, in my opinion. Okay. Now that's Ethereum. This is history. Not that one. Okay. The last one we have is the 17th. So we have the 18th we got to put down. So let's go through this. Disney on the 18th is $1, 118, 91.57. So it's higher than I started with, 91.36 on that date anyway. And then we have 0.010921. What I figured was we have certain things, like we're watching Disney videos. We know we're going to watch it. So why not invest in it? Let's see, Disney, Amazon. I'm going to go through them one at a time, and then I'll leave them out until I'm done. Oh, here's Amazon. So on Amazon, see on the top I put stocks, and then I put ETFs, and then I put crypto. So 1/18, 2024, because this is an everyday investment. So I have a lot of money I put in there, and then I'm just going to invest every day. Now I could decide to add 100 to this or whatever, but this keeps me from buying it. Anyway, $1, 152.65. Still higher than we started. It was up to 155, but we're still doing pretty good. 0.006561. That's the Amazon for the 18th. Now, I know Amazon and Disney, I do multiples, like I do it every day, so that's why I'm leaving them out of the page protectors. Okay, the 18th. Now we got an ETF, VOO, which is this one. And this one is $2. And this one is the 18th. And click that. I'm clicking these buttons. I know you can't see it, but the white background I could see, but the black you can't see on the screen. 0.004602 at 434.59. It's not as high as I did get on the 12th, but when I started on the 8th, it was 433.37. Now I'm at 434.59. Not bad. Now on the VOO, okay, so that's it. Now we're on the 19th. So let's go back over here, and we'll do Disney. Now today's the 21st, but it's a Sunday, so we're not doing any investments on today. I could do crypto every day, but I didn't want to invest that strictly. So I was like, no. So on the 19th, Disney is $1, 0.010799. So Disney, I started with 91.36. It went down and down, down. What started going up, up, down, up. Now I'm at 92.60. That's the highest I've been since I invested. Look at that. So when I started up here at the 91.36, I'm actually over $1 more per stock. Pretty good. I could be looking at this and not really paying attention to what I should be looking at, but to me it's pretty cool. Now on the 19th for Amazon, I've got $1, and then I have 0.006462 for 154.75. Okay, not as high as the 11th and the 12th, but that's the next highest that we've had. So that's not bad at all. And then the VOO, which is the this one. That's the last one I have an investment on. Yeah. Now that's $2. 0.004523. 442.18. That's the highest it's been on since I started. So I started with 433.37 a stock. Then it went up to 434, then up to 437, then down to 436, then up to 438, then down to 436, down to 432, up to 434, and now, as of Friday, it was 442.18. That is pretty good. So that means I did make some money there. Now I'm going to leave this up so I know I've got to add these things in. Oh, come on. See if I can put this through. Oh, man. I can't get any closer because my daughter set up the camera right in front of my face. Okay. I'm not going to leave that up, I guess. I was going to, but what I'm going to do is go to my top sheets. And those have a little different that I'm setting up for that. Oh, come on. Now, this might seem like a lot of extra writing and stuff like that, but it helps me to keep track of it. Like I had where I would do my taxes and they would charge me for a gain, but they weren't charging me for the stuff that came out of that account. They were just charging me for the gains that I got. So that's why I was like, I don't think we want to stay with that. So here is my generalization. So 118, 119. Okay. And then I'll do January 18th and January 19th. Okay, so for the 18th, I have Disney for $1. And the 19th. I have Amazon as well. $1. And then I have the VOO for $2. So that means these two have $4. What I'm not seeing is my deposits. So maybe they don't do the... Oh, here we go. Now, I do have a deposit. Where's my other deposit? I had two biggies. Okay, the 11th. Okay, so now this one here is pending for some reason for $685.19. Now, this is me closing the mutual funds. So now I don't have that over there. I have it here, but so what I have here is my total investing value, $1,273.85. My brokerage holding, $93.65, which I believe is what I've put in for investments so far. And then my brokerage cash is $1,169.25. My crypto holding, which I don't have on here, crypto, I have $3. I think I did more. I'm at 10% crypto, at 51% stocks. Alana, I cannot read this. See what I mean? With the white background, you could read it. I can't read it with the black background. Why is it like that?
It's the... okay, just explain to them they can't see it. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's not helping. She didn't help at all. Anyway, $10.95 for crypto holdings. I need to find my crypto history to see, because I know I had crypto on here and I'm not finding it. So crypto is my third tab on top, and I've got the 297, and then on the 17th, okay, so here's another on the 17th, 297. Now, according to this, it's $297, and $3. So that's $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, about $9. And then I had $1 for this one, $10, and $11. Now, according to this, my crypto has $10.95. So it looks like whatever I invested is probably pretty close. 3 cents off of that. So 6 cents. I might got a penny difference or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so here is my investing. If you look at that, you could see how it went up and down and up and down all over the place. So I have money to invest, but I don't want to go crazy on stuff right now. Like if I would have did this before, it might have been a better idea. But okay, so here's my crypto. So in my crypto, which you can't see, I'm so sorry. I wish this was a little more clearer. Yeah, it didn't do nothing. Okay, so my AVAX, I've got 0.028 of a stock. Ethereum, 0.003658. And USDC is $1. Like I said, it just stays $1 straight across. Now my Ethereum, I have 0.00, and then I have 1326, 1159, and 1173. I wish I could figure that out. Oh, here I got a calculator, duh. Okay. 0.001326, 0.001159 plus 0.001173. Okay, now that says we should have 0.003652. Either those extra millionths of a spot are adding in, or I have an extra, because I don't have 0.003652, I have 0.003658. Kind of cool. That's for my Ethereum, which at this point is 2,466.81. It changes every second. It's so funny. Let's see. Amazon. So my Amazon, I really wish you guys could see this screen a little bit though. Okay, Amazon right here. So Amazon, I've gotten different amounts depending on when I bought it. But this $1 a day. Anyway, so like we started with our best one, 0.068704. 0.006765. 0.006627. 0.006491. 0.006449. 0.006449. 0.006553. 6641. 0.006561 and 006462. So that is 0.12770. Now they got it 0.17127, and then instead of 702, it's 692. I don't know why they're off a little bit. Like I said, it could be a lot of stuff like what's happening. But here's Amazon. Look at the pretty green. It started today right here, and it finished up right there. So that was today. I don't understand it because they're not supposed to be doing stocks on the weekend. So I don't know. But it looks like my portfolio diversity, this is 18.94%, the Amazon. So anyway, so this is what I do. I've been doing Robinhood. I've been putting my money aside in Wealthfront. I've also got this new thing. What is happening? A Fetch app. Now what that does is you open that up and you put your receipts in there. So every time you go shopping or anything like that, you push this button here, this one right here, and then you take a picture. If it's an E1 where it's already into something, you could push this button and they'll find receipts. They do that for Walmart. Really good. But they don't do it to a lot of stores, so a little confusing. Okay, so right here we go. Trying to get rid of my text so I don't have 5 million of them. If you go into Fetch, oh, can you see that picture? Why? Some pictures you could see better than others. I can't even see it. It's a little dog. I don't know why it's not showing up. You go into here, and they'll look at my Amazon, my Gmail, and my Walmart. Now, they don't look at my my Yahoo account for some reason, but they do the others. Earlier today, we did the Amazon, Gmail, and Walmart. They found 2 from Amazon because it took a while for that to be linked up. And then they found 2 from Walmart. So now they found no receipts. Yeah, see there, you got to go pretty high there. But they got a place called Casey's, which I have no idea what that is. So it's probably out there, just not by me. And I do this to keep track of all my stuff, really. There, now it's zoomed in a little bit. Come on, Robinhood. Yeah, see, Fetch is still light, but that's okay. Anyway, so for now, that's where we're at. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep updating these videos. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.